you've seen the thumbnail. We're making a Patronus in a bell jar, like a Christmassy ornament, and I'm really, really excited. I have had to compromise with a few things. It took me so long to find this clear reindeer. It took me so long. It was actually attached to something, and I very dangerously took it off with a knife, but I did it, and my fingers are intact, so that's the main thing. And then I was trying to find mini trees to put in it. Couldn't, even in my local Hobbycraft, I could not find any little trees. Having in mind they have Christmas things in, and the trees that they did have were not what I was looking for. So I've compromised, because these along the, and this is a garland, but these, I got this from Tesco. These along with, you know, just wreaths, plain wreaths. You can pick them up quite cheap if you shop around. This wasn't actually that cheap, but I was like desperate and I needed to grab something. But what I'm gonna do, I'll show you because I cut one off. I can make little trees out of it because, yeah, and then the rest of it won't go to waste. We've got some nice little berries and fir cones and things on it. So I'll figure something out. But yes, so today we're making a Patronus in a jar. I will take you through the process of how I make it. You've seen it before me. I hope it looks good. But I am so excited to start this because this is the start of my Christmas series. So yeah, welcome to episode 1 of my Christmas series. I will be doing these throughout the Saturdays like I did the Halloween series. I really enjoyed that. I'm really looking forward to the Christmas series. I just hope that with the other DIYs, I have more luck with finding things. I mean, those clear reindeers were everywhere last year, absolutely everywhere, and mini green trees. They were everywhere. But because I want them this year, they're not. And we have lots of fake snow as well. I'm really excited to make a mess because we all know I'm going to make a mess. If you would like to see how I make this Patronus in a bell jar, then keep on watching. And if this is the first time you've seen my face, hello and welcome to my channel. If you love anything to do with Harry Potter, this is the place for you. Hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you. Massive thank you to these guys. These guys are my Patreons. They help me keep this channel running just that little bit more. If you'd like to know anything about Patreon, you want to know what it's about, it's linked in the description of this video, along with my social medias. You see what I'm up to on those. I'm really sorry I've got no makeup on. I literally just couldn't today. I couldn't, and I look tired. I'm so sorry, I look a mess. Luckily, you're not going to see much of my face in this video because it's going to be me, my hands, doing the DIY. But yeah, let's do this. Okay, so here's the bell jar. Now, oh, I'm going to take that off. I don't want the base this colour, this natural colour. I want to paint it brown because I just want this forest look, and I don't feel that that will help being that colour. So yeah, I'm gonna just give it a quick, maybe 2 coats, see how the first coat goes, of brown. Done 1 coat because it doesn't need another one. The only patchy area is on here, but that's going to be covered, guys, with big snow and grass, and yeah. So anyway, this lights up. I didn't tell you before, but look, it lights up, but it's a yellowy light, and I don't want it's no we need a bluey colour. So I've cooled the yellow down. I found this bit of blue packaging. It's actually off a photography sort of reflector that I had. I've got all these different colours, but obviously you could use like even, is it Quality Street and Roses? Some of them have see-through papers and things, and they're really cool for making different lights, different coloured lights. But yes, I'm going to stick this on. It still looks yellow, I know, but it definitely, oh, I don't know if you can see with the studio light, it definitely, trust me, definitely cools the yellow down. So I am putting this over there. Now if I did it another time, sorry, that's really bright, let me turn it. If I did it another, it made that too dark. It looks okay like that, but when I put the deer on it, because I did practice this, it didn't look right. So I'm just gonna, I've doubled it over. So I'm gonna, I think, PVA glue this down next. Okay, so we've got this glued on. The PVA is still a bit tacky, but that's fine, it doesn't matter. What I want to do now also, obviously, is get this beauty on here. So I'm actually going to hot glue him and hope for the best. So yeah, I'm just going to hot glue his feet now to it. So he's hot glued on, and I went to take him in the dark so that I could turn the light on and make sure I was happy with the positioning, which I probably should have done before, but luckily I'm happy with the positioning. So what I want to do now, guys, you are going to see better pictures of it and you are going to see it lit up at the end. And the thumbnail will probably show you it lit up at the end as well. So what I want to do now, guys, is I have got fake snow. I only have a small amount of this mossy stuff left. I couldn't actually get hold of any. Honestly, when I said at the beginning of this video that I have struggled to get pieces for this DIY, literally so much of it, the only thing that I managed to get without problem was this thing. This is from Hobbycraft, completely forgot to mention that. The deer is actually from B&M. It did come on a stand, obviously I took it off and the stand lights up. I've put the stand aside because I'm going to do another DIY with that, not sure what yet, but you know what I'm like, I'll think of something. So what I want to do is probably focus on putting mossy stuff around his feet. Obviously I don't want to be covering the light, so I'm going to cover the best I can around his feet, and then we're going to put fake snow everywhere. And to do this, I am just literally going to coat PVA glue around the base and obviously stick it all on. So yeah, let's make a bit of foliage and snow. This little gem managed to get in the snow, but that doesn't need to be in there. So yeah, looks a bit of a mess at the minute, I need to sort it out. But there we have our snow and our moss. It does look different off camera, but you're going to see proper photos of it at the end, so don't worry. So I'm just going to let that PVA settle a bit, and when I come back, obviously I need to cut some more of these off my garland. Hang on. Ah, there he is. And then we're going to make some trees. We're going to stick them around the back and around the side and just sort of enclose him in so he's in a forest. But yeah, let's let this PVA glue dry first. Whilst that's settling, I thought we could go around and cut some of these off the garland. So I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm literally, let me turn this thing around, it's huge. Obviously you've got pieces stuck up, and just apparently when you cut them off, they look, when you cut them off, she says, oh, I've dropped it now. When you cut them off, apparently they look like little trees, and it's really cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut maybe, I'll cut 4 off for now, and we'll keep cutting probably as we're going, so I know how many I want on there. But I'm just hoping it's gonna look all right. What I'm doing is I'm gonna hot glue them to the stand, the base of it, and hopefully the hot glue works. Just quickly before I get hot gluing these little trees on, I tidied obviously this area up, and I had to get the snow, as much snow as possible, out of the little gap here where the dome goes down, because I thought obviously if I don't try and get that snow out, the dome's not going to fit properly. So yeah, I used a little paintbrush just to get in and tidy it up. But yeah, it looks so much neater now anyway. You are looking adorable. Let's get these trees glued in. Just to update you, excuse the mess, obviously you saw me hot glue the end of the tree and stick it on. Well, it still was wobbly, so what I've done is I've hot glued around the back, and I will just add some more snow to cover any hot glue that you can see. But let me turn it round, hang on, look at this. there's only one tree. It looks a bit of a poor forest at the minute. But yeah, just off camera, I'm going to figure out where I want. But I'm literally just hot gluing trees round, just round him. I'll probably stop maybe at the sides. I'm not quite sure. Obviously, I don't know until I get the trees on to whether it looks right. But I'll be back with you when I have put some trees on. Okay, so I stuck to 3 trees in the back because I don't even want to cover any of his legs or anything. But what I'm going to do is I'm gonna let you see photos of it now, all lit up in a bit of a darker place. And then I'll be back with you at the end to talk about it. Patronus in a bell jar. It's not really showing up very well on camera, I don't know why, but obviously you've just seen pictures of it. What do you think? I think it's a perfect additive to Christmas decorations. It's sort of a subtle Harry Potter. If they're not Harry Potter fans, they're still going to love it because it's very subtle. It's a reindeer in a forest to them, but to us, we know it's a Patronus, but the Muggles don't have to know the magic, do they? Well, they can't know the magic. But yeah, I've really enjoyed filming this and making this, getting creative. Again, I'm sorry about the no makeup, my face hasn't been in it much. But I think I'm going to display this in my living room at Christmas. Well, it will get displayed now because yes, it's done and it's downstairs and not in the loft. So I am going to display this now, but this is going in the living room. I might display it all year round. No, I don't know. I think it's just Christmas. But it was easy. As long as you can get all of the pieces, it's quite easy. So this was Hobbycraft, the bell jar itself, and obviously it lights up, which was a bonus. I wonder if it will show you lit up. A little bit, you can see it a little bit. But yeah, obviously it's still not a bluey colour, but the blue cooled the yellow tone down a bit, which is, I was happy with that. But yeah, this was from, the bell jar itself was from Hobbycraft. This time of year, especially in hobby stores, I should say, quite a lot of hobby stores will do this sort of thing because they're in Christmas sections. And then obviously if you can't get hold of fake trees, it's fine, get a wreath or a garland like I got. They tend to be obviously everywhere, supermarkets, maybe own hobby shops. So yeah, you can create your own fake trees. The moss you tend to get from hobby shops or model shops, you know, when people are making models and things, you could get that from there. The fake snow, again, you could probably get fake snow from supermarkets down at Christmas section as well. But yeah, I absolutely love this. It's not my Patronus. My Patronus is a white mare, but we don't have them at Christmas. That would be so cool. You could, if you can, make your own Patronus in a jar. That would be awesome too. But if you have a go at making something like this, as always, show me photos on my social medias, send me messages with photos of your creations, because I absolutely love it when you guys send me photos, because it makes me smile that you've had a go or you've done it but you've changed it up and made it your own. That's really exciting as well. Get creative, have fun. And I'm gonna, well, can we say Merry Christmas? We're gonna say it. This is the first time I've said it. Merry Christmas, everyone! But that is the end of today's video, guys. Please give it a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because it does help me more than you know, and I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye, Pods Poppets.